Absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
just don't. Well, here's the thing: is we are on YouTube. You can cuss, but don't fucking come on. Don't go crazy.
All
don't
right.
Say the big three.
All right.
Yeah. Actually,
what are the big three again?
It's just
ladies and gentlemen, wow! Welcome to Storyville, episode 10. It's happening. We had some real technical difficulties with this one. We shot it we shot 2 nights ago in my hotel room in Austin, and the Wi-Fi was so goddamn garbage, I could not upload anything. I couldn't even transfer it to my computer. The airdrop was so slow. So I was like, all right, that's fine. I'll take it to a comedy club. Took it to the comedy club's office, didn't work there. We tried to do it again this morning in better Wi-Fi downstairs in the lobby, and it just, something was wrong with the file. We don't know what it was. We just had to get rid of that card. We have a new card, and we had to do something last minute. I know I promised the episode tonight, and it's going to happen. We're going to get on it. It's going to come out at some point later tonight. But we are doing it from Big Laugh Comedy Club in Fort Worth, Texas, because I have a headlining show here tonight in an hour and a half. And these are 2 of my oldest friends. We'll get to them in a second. But as always, welcome to Storyville, where your stories are the story. That's Big Laugh, you stupid idiot. Yes. There we go. I would drink every time you guys fuck up. We're hammered. So as always, guys, what am I drinking? It's a Guinness. I love a Guinness. Always love a Guinness. That's what I'm drinking tonight, guys. Guinness, clean, easy. Wow, did you realize that it's the Adolf Coors Company?
What is that?
No wonder you drink this beer. Look at that.
See, I can never tell.
What are you talking about?
I was joking.
I actually never fucking noticed that.
Is that real?
I never noticed that.
What are you talking about?
I want you guys at home to go find
Get the fuck out of here.
Is that right? I Google something?
Well, I want you guys to go home next time and find a Coors Golden Banquet beer. It is the Adolf Coors Company. And so the hardest thing about arguing with women, which you guys will know, because I don't think you've ever held down a healthy relationship in your life. Even your mom was your healthy relationship, and that bitch caught cancer. So, you did something.
Jesus Christ.
Pam, we love it. Pam, we love and miss you.
Talk to
Yeah,
Pam
you're
right
fucking.
now.
She's gonna say that your comedy gave her.
Pam and Ronnie are truly 2 of my favorite parents. Ronnie really failed as a father, but he's now older, wiser, and he's kind of like not only like my dad, which I talk about this a lot with people ask me about dad relationship now. Is the pandemic helped? We had to get together. I was going through a breakup. I'm such a lover that when I hit breakups, I do everything I can. I'm not one of these people that gives up on love, so I will try and fight vigorously for it, even if it's not supposed to, because then what's the point? Why did I love you in the first place? If I tell you I love you, I don't just give up on you. Ronnie is the same way, man. You're right. I always make fun of your mom for having cancer because what a stupid bitch. But
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, how weak do you have to be?
No. Dude.
This episode has been sponsored by the Adolf Coors Company.
Cheers.
Your father reminds me, now that he's older, you guys feel like you get along with him much better. Now that you've kind of grown up, you've understand how hard life can hit and how hard life can be on a man, especially a father. That's how it was for me.
She still calls me.
What?
She still calls me.
I mean, she calls me every day.
That's true, right?
Yeah, I just forwarded it to you.
You lost me like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I lost myself. So guys, no matter how angry you get, no matter how mad or sad somebody makes you, remember, your choices are your own. It's on to sports and Storyville. We're going to combine the 2. Sorry, nerds. That's Big Laugh. Storyville. All right. But we are at Big Laugh Comedy. All right, you guys can stop doing this. You guys, you're done. Oh, you're going to bully me now.
I want it back now.
Storyville episode 10. Thank you for joining us. It's sports time. Sorry, nerds. It's also Storyville time. Reason we're combining the 2 is because how I met these 2 goobers is we were very good football players, but we just weren't that good. And so we ended up at a Division III school called McPherson College. I think it was 3,000 kids.
No, it was way less than that.
Yeah,
it was a little shithole town.
Well, you know what's funny is I actually loved the town. I like a little country town. You guys grew up in Mansfield. It's way better than Mansfield.
I thought you told me you started going a little crazy after we left.
I had no friends that I could relate to.
No.
Yeah, you guys.
So it sounds like you didn't like the town very much.
No, the school, the town was fine, but it's also like I wasn't there for the
It
town.
was way less than 3,000 people, by the way. It was like 700 people.
No, I think it was like 1,700. It was. Yeah. Remember? Do you remember?
I'd put money
the
on that.
one thing we all talked about at that school, because we kept hearing it semester after semester, they're going to start a nursing program, and we couldn't be.
I completely
Do you remember that?
I completely forgot about
We
that.
were like, oh, thank God, Justin Fagan will be the only one getting some pussy, dude.
He's somehow watching this. He's
Do you
gonna
remember?
laugh about
What?
No.
Okay, cut that. We'll talk about that later. It's very strange.
Oh, wait.
But no, so we
I
met.
don't remember that shit at all.
We met playing football, and you guys were the only two people that I felt like gave a shit in the sense of this wasn't the end all be all. There was a few others. I also was too. But from the beginning, you guys grew up playing football in Texas. I grew up playing football in New Orleans. It's hot, and we're good athletes. We could play ball. Football is good there. Texas athletes are a different fucking breed. I tell people this all the time.
Yeah, it's a
you
lot of
guys,
fun.
well, the first workout we ever went when I come and
Oh, I
stayed with your
forgot
family,
you came down.
We went.
You came down to Texas
This
to work out.
this guy was an ex-convict who ran this fucking gym.
No, yeah,
and the gym was barren except for a couple of fucking like prisoners.
The majority of the kids there were high school kids.
Yeah, but
Like,
there was a big room full of like 8 tires, and he goes, "You see that big one? You're gonna flip it 100 times."
he would not stop bitching the whole time.
Well, that's not true.
That is so true. Ask him.
The first 12,
That's pretty much with anything.
the first 12, I was good. Then 13, I was like, what? I was like, what are we doing? And I didn't realize at the time, it's, as you get older, you realize it's not about the number. It's about doing the number. It's not about like, oh, is it hard? It was not a workout. That might not have helped us in football anyway. It probably did. But what it was about is getting over your fucking idea that quitting was an option. That's what it
I'm
was.
surprised you didn't grind your ass out harder. Steve was our trainer.
Steve was your trainer, but I was your friend, and he
That
also
was when you were
he
still
understands kids. I was a 20-year-old kid. He's not gonna be like, hey, I had an NAIA school. If I was playing at fucking Texas, he'd probably be like, hey man, I'm gonna call them and tell them.
The majority of guys there were all Division I cats.
Oh, they weren't doing what we were doing.
Yes, they were.
No,
They were doing worse.
They were
He
doing
was-
flutter kicks. I saw one guy do his makeup.
He trained Noah Syndergaard. Anyway.
You're hiding something,
And I don't swallow it personally.
I'm gay now. Now. Anyway.
We can
Did you
cut
chug
this
those
out.
beers already?
Yeah, it's over, man. That's the thing about beers is they sit in front of me and just vanish.
Well, so do you know what? This is a conversation I was having with somebody. They're like, I was at a bar and we were drinking and we were just having, and I'm just chugging this beer, and he's like, "Damn man, you're almost done with it." I go, "It's everything. If it's a cup of water, if it's an orange juice, I don't. It's just I'm like I like drinking. It's just like the thing. I like a cold beverage.
If it's a cap of GHB,
Cold brew coffee. It's gone in an instant. Like even hot coffee, I don't know what it is. It's something about, I don't know. Maybe when I was a kid, I didn't like sharing, and somebody stole a fucking juice from me when I was 9, and it just stuck with me. I don't know what it is, but it's so beers. That's why I stopped drinking liquor. I do not drink liquor anymore. I stopped drinking liquor like a year ago.
Let's see about that.
Oh no, I'm not gonna drink. Here's the thing: is we're not gonna need to drink liquor.
Slam beers
I
all
get
day, keep my
carried
shit
away
together.
by the look, by the light in your eyes. Before I even realize I'm gone.
I love you, George Strait.
Baby, I'm all gone. I get carried away, nothing matters but being with you.
How long are we gonna do this?
Like a feather flying high
How long are we gonna
on
do
the
this?
sky on a cloudy day.
So when you didn't come to our
I
Thanksgiving,
get carried away.
Actually, last time I was in Fort Worth, I was seeing George Strait over at Dickie's.
Anyway, what were you saying?
When you didn't come to our last Thanksgiving,
It was the happiest day of my
Pam
life.
could not have been happier.
That's not true. I heard she texted me.
She still calls you that little
Yeah,
cunt.
she sent me a picture of her tumor.
She's been.
I was gonna show this shit to my parents.
Yeah, she's
Well,
been
you know what's
calling you that
crazy
for a long time.
Ronnie has looked like a cancer patient his entire life,
As long as you know.
and she's the one.
I'm gonna show them all this shit.
Yeah,
by the way.
no. Hey, I'm gonna show her. So yeah, we met playing football, but the real way we met is
You kept banging the same chicks I was banging, but after I was banging.
I wish that were true.
And then you
oh
kept,
boy, did you still
you kept
believe the
telling me
lies?
like, yeah, I like it when there's a little bit of Eli.
zest on there.
Yeah, I actually told you to stay in the room. Hey, if I say something funny, it's okay to laugh. Don't stare at me like I'm an asshole.
I'm laughing. I don't know.
I'm laughing on the inside. It's all the Botox.
That's going to be his opener later.
No, it's not. No, I hate when people do this. Hey, I just gave you a joke. The only thing you've given me is heartache and sadness. We're at 20 minutes? Who gives a shit?
I'm just letting you know.
Actually, yeah, 20 minutes is about
We're
it.
doing all this uncut. I feel like we
No,
just.
no, no,
I feel like
no.
we just got warmed up.
No. We'll do no. I keep them short for a reason. Right? People have fucking busy
Come together.
lives.
I feel like we just got warmed up.
No,
Like,
here's the thing,
we
but this is a
talking to each
special
other.
episode. This is episode 10. We never thought we'd make it to episode 10. If you saw the first 2 episodes, somebody would have been like, I can't believe he's going to keep doing that. Then my buddy Zach here came in and saved the fucking day.
You kept asking us for stories. I feel bad that I didn't respond to that. It was a bad week for it, but you kept asking
What
us
was
for
a bad week? What happened?
Well, nothing. We were just busy. Fucking. You kept asking me to write down a story.
He was busy. I live on a suitcase.
We were busy.
I live on a
Together.
suitcase and he's busy.
You can't-
Bud Light?
all the stories we had, I was like, okay, I don't know if I want to.
All right, so we're gonna. So
Write
that's
them
how we
down.
met. We met playing football. All right, you guys were truly. You were truly a very good tight end. You had great hands. You really were. You were very stiff.
I'm prone to fucking injury while I was
Prone
growing
to
up.
injury, weak.
I wouldn't say
It
that.
runs in the family.
know
But
how you're a
you
fucking
truly
comic.
you were one of the most violent people I've ever met.
That was the only thing that I liked about football. I didn't give a shit about offense.
That's the one thing though about me that we all agreed on is the only reason I kept being a good running back is because I was physical for how small I was. You always got out of blocking somehow. What a pussy.
Got
Right.
out of blocking?
Yeah, you were like. Eh. That's how he blocked, dude. He broke his hand and ran to the sideline, looked at his mom, and went,
Good Lord, I'm never going to live this shit down in my
Ever.
fucking life. You thought it was bad?
"It's so bad, my dick is a block."
Wait, it is?
I'll send you a picture. Not in real life. It's a good dick, solid
I've
dick.
seen your schlong just like all good friends see it.
She made you look more like a toddler than you actually do in real life.
Yeah, I look like a.
Can we cut to the painting right now?
Oh, fun.
Hey, if we do, I'm keeping all this in.
Huh? Oh, okay. I
No.
was gonna say I think all guys should date a girl like that. It's character building,
17?
but don't keep doing it. No.
Well, anyway, that was a bad joke. We'll
That
cut
wasn't
that one.
great.
We're going to put over a funny joke after. Y'all's football careers. Got them. I'm the only one that moved on and played professional football for a day. Got cut.
I'm about to see your comedy show in a minute. There's only so many courtesy laughs I can throw out there in one evening.
Done? Okay, good. All right. So I met these guys. So it was like the second day of like morning workouts with a team, right? With the team. We'd all met each other in like the big meeting room, and then we had like 2 morning workouts, and it was the first real snow. And I don't know if you guys never really saw snow, right? Like I know you visited your family in Kansas before, but
Yeah,
it was the
I mean-
first real. I'm a New Orleans kid. First real snow I ever saw.
Yeah, y'all are used to getting dusted off the face of the earth every maybe not the best joke. Maybe not. We don't know snow. We only know God-fearing fucking storms.
You don't know snow, you know total destruction.
We only know decimating levels.
First
of
they end the
fucking
slave
nature.
trade, and then they hit us with Katrina. All right. Wow, you guys laugh at the funny shit. That's funny. Help me out with these. God damn it. So anyway, so it's the first real snow, right? I remember that. It's the second practice. We're all exhausted because it was actually, I remember y'all weren't because you guys were fucking, like, I remember being like, that's the thing, that's why we all got along, because I was like, all right, I have work ethic, but for some reason those guys are just fucking harder than me. And I didn't like that, but I also loved it. It's what drew. You guys were harder than me. I could see it in your pants all the time. And I was like, do you guys remember when I shit my pants in the cafeteria?
I do remember that shit.
I did that too one time. We're not going to sit here and tell stories about how we crapped ourselves in the fucking
You said there
cow.
wasn't any asswipe in there either, and you was a paper towel.
Asswipe, man. Okay.
I actually haven't heard this story. I remember when that fucking
I was the only one who
happened.
did that.
I just came back to the table and was like, I just shit my pants. First one ever.
Dude, that definitely fucking happened.
First one ever. First shit ever. And believe
I don't
I
think
shit him.
I wasn't there
I
for
shit my
that.
pants yesterday. I'm 33 again.
Wait.
I get carried away, nothing matters.
Being with you.
Well, we know where we're going.
We're in
There's so
Fort
many-
Worth. You better not fuck that up.
Got no more beers in here?
No, Jesus, we're almost done. Jesus Christ, settle in. Bert, shut up and let me get to the story.
Fucking shit.
Get to the fucking story.
Fuck off me.
Stop touching.
So why do you...
Little rat claws.
Okay, are you me, the rat claws?
He actually is the muskrat.
That's what they call me.
Hey, remember when you said that, like, sent me like, hey, doesn't this look like Fonzie's Harry and the Hendersons? That's still in contact. Call me right now.
It is still my contact. All right.
Yeah.
The first time we met, so it was like the second workout of the team. We all just gotten there after the summer, and it was just getting into winter, and it was the second real team workout, and it was hard. It was a hard workout. It was, but I remember you guys being just like, you were tired, but you were just kind of like complaining about the food. You guys were complaining about like, I just remember hearing you guys talk to each other about like, all these other guys are pussies. And look, to your credit, there was a few. All right, well, not all of them.
No,
There was that one guy.
Some of them were cool.
Yeah, some of them.
On defense, I made a point to fuck them up every chance I
Yeah,
got.
dude, Ashton Serpis, I would absolutely go into him with all the might and rage of a sheltered white.
Of a swamp fucking water fucking crawling out of the mud. I would fight as hard as me treading water in the last fucking.
If you were treading water, it's hard. Anyway.
I caught another one, like another muskrat in my burrow.
It was the second team workout, and what we did is we would work out at like 5, and then we'd go eat breakfast at like 6:30, and then we'd have like an hour and a half, and we'd have to go to this episode's gonna be long.
We have better stories.
No, this is
No,
how we
we-
met.
we
We're talking
definitely
about
the first time
we're
I
talking
went-
about
you
how
told
we
me to
met.
go
God
on.
damn
It's
it!
like, okay,
We're talking
fucking
about how we
like, all
met.
that's better
Next time
than
I'm in
that.
Texas, we'll have you back on the pod, and we'll fucking bring up more. But right now, just
Like
give
when
me-
you tried.
I'm fucking this go. You're holding the ears.
Like when you were breaking
This is a
windows.
pretty accurate
You were trying to
spread.
break fucking windows and shit that one time. You started listening to Mumford and Sons.
Oh,
You
in
were
Austin?
fucked up.
I told that story.
No, that was on fucking New Orleans the first time.
Do you
I
remember in
came to see
Austin
your
though when I
house.
bitched myself out?
Yeah.
So
dude.
that's the
Yeah.
original story I told on episode 10, but we can't fucking use it because it's just the whole episode is fucking. I don't know what happened. The file got corrupted. Anyway, I have to be on stage in 45 minutes. So just come on, let's focus in real quick.
We have time.
I know, but I know. I want to.
45 minutes. Yeah,
I
that
have,
sounds like we're just chilling.
I have an
sounds like
hour
we're
to do,
good.
so I want to prepare a little bit. I also have to go back to the hotel and get changed. The first one, nobody really hung out because we were all kind of new and we suffered together. But then it was that snow, so nobody could really go back to their fucking dorm. So everybody was just stuck at these tables, and they were big, round tables. And for some reason, you were next to me, and the window looking outside was right there.
Oh,
and
that-
Eli was basically where the camera was. And I have never, before that, never eaten, and since never eaten cream of wheat in my life.
I didn't even know what that shit was.
I found out that day, and I just remember, because I've always been a deserving person. I just remember like looking around, be like, everyone's so fucking miserable, and I'm like, I was loving. I remember I was loving the snow because I was a New Orleans kid. But all these kids were Midwestern kids. They fucking hated the snow. They didn't want to be at McPherson. They felt like their careers were failures. You were two of the only, with the exception of other few guys that were on that team, were the only guys that were like, I just fucked up in the classroom. That was my thing. I didn't give a shit. I was always. You guys are actually pretty smart too, right? Like Miles Bulbasaur was another one that had fucking real grit and work
Miles
ethic.
Bulbasaur?
Yeah, his name's Bulbasaur. Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Remember also, you know what's crazy?
Remember we were in meetings and I said he looked like a Mormon?
Yeah, well, he was.
Yeah,
No, he was
he
Jehovah's
wasn't.
Witness.
No, something.
Religion is dumb. It's comfort food for the
Just
weak and
track off.
uneducated.
Just keep
Can we
talking.
just fucking finish the story?
That should have been the core
This
of
is
the
pretty
entire
accurate
thing.
about how fucking lines of conversation work between us. Like everybody's just fucking bitching over one another.
Well,
the entire
but
time.
I always,
Can I
always,
get one sentence out? Can I just do it?
Can I
get one
Can I
sentence
just
out?
do it?
Can I just do it?
He goes, I'm not finished.
You're wrong. You're wrong, and God hates you.
You're wrong, and God hates you. You're wrong, and God hates
Why do you guys clap like you're fucking Lego hands? What are you?
Pecker sucker, fucking.
Oh wait, that came way too natural for this guy. For this one. Oh.
Cat?
Shit.
That's what I said.
Jordan, remember that semester I had left already?
Hey,
and
can we
then,
finish?
He,
Can we just
he took
please-
some fucking technique.
Can I just get through a story? Can I just do it? I'm not finished. It was the second really like team workout, and the first one, nobody really hangs out because they're all getting to know each other, and we had classes after. But the snow was awful that second day. Do you remember how bad the fucking snow was?
It was actually the first and only time I've ever seen thunder snow.
Yeah, thunder snow. That's what they call
Yeah,
it.
that sounds like a fucked up Bond movie that no one remembers. Fucking thunder snow.
So it was like the second day of practices, and I was always an observant guy. And I just realized y'all were going hard as fuck and getting mad at people that weren't, but you didn't know anybody well enough, so it was all just here, but I could notice it. And so we're sitting at this table, this big fucking, what just happened? We've been shooting for a while. That light went out, guys. It's okay. It's all right. That's production. We're here with two of my best friends in the world, and this podcast has been one of the best podcasts I think ever shot. Anyway, so we're at this table, and we're all eating this shitty middle of Kansas. I mean, McPherson is truly in the middle of the country. And I'm eating cream of wheat. I take a first bite and it's awful, but it's the only warm food. And so I'm looking around this table and I'm like, man, everybody is fucking bombed. And I'm like happy because I'm like, this is snow. Also, our classes just got canceled. So I'm like, this is great. So I'm just having a good mood. Eli is like right there. You're right next to me, and the window where we're looking at the snow is right next to us. And I'm just kind of, eating, and I'm going to take a second bite. I look over, and I see you.
I remember this.
And you're just like this. And then he looks out the window and goes, and it's the first time we really talked out loud. And he went, this makes me sad. And I, looking at him like this with cream of wheat right on my lips, go, and we all start laughing at what he said. And then finally it cools down after 10 seconds. Across the table. And Eli's face, which, believe it or not, could look worse. It looked like bad movie effects of someone's face melting. It was in his mouth.
Fucking poltergeist.
It was a perfect. I've never spit that perfect since, and it was just dripping down his face.
It's not one of his last boyfriends.
And he's like this, and he's like this. He's just like this. He's like that. What happened next?
You always have been a little cocksucker. I think I spat something else on you.
I think you threw something at me. Yeah, you threw, that's what it was. Those little.
If you just let me
let me finish.
The first fucking thing you ever said to him was that he looked like a used car salesman.
No, I said no. First thing I ever said to
we just talked about this before coming in here.
First thing I ever said to him is he looked like the kind of guy that would go, I can't believe I just sold him a 98 Pontiac.
And then that was like the first and only thing I ever said to him. And the second thing was you spitting fucking oatmeal all over his face.
And that's how we really met. And he's laughing. Everyone else dies down laughing. He's the only one still laughing. He wipes it off. He throws something at me. And for the next 3 days, Eli really didn't talk to me. He didn't. He really didn't fuck with me all that much. He just, which I get, right? But then we all ended up playing beer pong in Justin Fagan's dorm room. And we all at one point went, something smells like semen. Do you remember this?
No.
Oh, and we reached.
Jizz rag.
He had a shirt, a pink soccer jersey that was crusted.
You're gonna put this shit on. I'll put this shit on the fucking internet.
Yes. And that's how that's how we met. And then we have so many other stories that I wish we could get to. I wish
you just had a ton of stories about how you almost got laid. That's what
McPherson was there. Yeah,
that's what I thought of you.
Well, we were the only ones that were like. You guys had consistent. Everybody else was hooking up.
I would not say I'd consistent anything there.
You actually did do great. I remember you told me a story about how you lost your virginity, which is really funny in a laundry room, right?
That was him.
I can't tell you guys apart. But no, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about pussy right now. We're gonna talk about that. I got for real. This has been truly one of my favorite podcasts I've ever done, and I've done 9. I've done 19. Now, but I want you guys back. So next time you guys are in the Boston area?
I actually would love to go up there and visit, especially now that it's springtime because I hate.
Springtime for anyway.
I put the balls.
It's the producer's Melworks movie. But yeah, it's for real. Harlan, Eli, I'll start with you because I feel like you need a second to gather your thoughts because you're retarded. If you had one message, one thing that you think more people should just know, what is it?
Just in general.
Yeah, like legit be like something that helps you in your daily life.
Watch the tip.
Okay, that's actually not bad. Watch the tip.
Put me on the spot like this. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I told you it was going to be a few seconds.
I didn't say that.
Just to know, what's something like an affirmation or something every day that something happens, you have to go, all right, you're this person, this is who you are, this is how you handle like stress, anxiety, whatever, how you handle just anger.
It's probably just that.
No, be serious.
Nothing at. Wait, I don't even remember what the quote of the day was.
Don't have to be quote of the day. Something you use every day.
Kind of like the similar thing you said. I'm not just joking about
100%.
this. It's that. It's like when you see your reflection in still water, you're never going to see it while it's bubbling, right?
Yep.
So wait till you cool off.
Wow.
So.
Took him a few seconds, but he really got there. Holy shit, that was really good. You're psyched
what you were bringing up.
He always was the smarter one. You were the funnier, better with the ladies.
And I'm not kidding. I actually do that. If I'm pissed off, what sucks is when I'm pissed off and I try to separate myself from the situation, and someone's like, "Well, hey, whoa, what's wrong, man? What's wrong?" I'm like, dude,
I tell me all the time. If you see me get quiet, walk away and let me.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's when I make my best decisions. I need to practice that.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone.
You never see your reflection when the water's bubbling. Oh, I love that. Give yourself time to cool off. Well, guys, that is Storyville. Please keep sending them in. Always go check the Shopify, storyvillemerch.myshopify.com. We got a bunch of cool stuff on there. I want to thank Lindsay Harrison. I want to thank Chasten Seavey. I want to thank Amanda Salda, Aubrey Knight, and Chastity Warden. Change that last name. It makes me physically ill. For donating to the pod and buying merch, guys. I sent those out the other day. I think Amanda already got one. She put it up at her bar. Guys, for real, your stories are what makes Storyville run. We're nothing without you guys. So please, I'm most of it, but you guys help out a big portion. So please keep sending them in, keep coming in, keep sharing it with somebody that wants to see it. That's Storyville episode 10. Bye, everybody. Bye.